Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live 10 at 10.
Looking back in this in 20 years, it'll be funny that it was, this huge. I mean, it's a huge moment, but it'll just be interesting that, again, it was ever an issue.
Happiness and celebrations by many continue tonight after that historic ruling by the Supreme Court allowing same-sex couples the right to marry nationwide. Thanks for joining us. Mike has the night off. Valley News Team's Krista Boehm talked with the first couple to get their marriage license in Cass County and others after this landmark decision.
Dozens of people are celebrating history at the Hodo.
I got a little teary-eyed when I first saw it, actually, but I'm surprised that I had that reaction.
Talks of not only the decision made by the Supreme Court, but of all the hardships before this final dotted line. Jesse Masterson and Trevor Hill were the very first in Cass County to grab their marriage license.
We wanted to wait until North Dakota, and it became legal, so there we went.
Jesse and Trevor already had their dream wedding, but to finally be recognized in their home state, they say is what matters most.
The outpouring of support is amazing.
It's an historic day for so many couples, and it's a day that Joshua Hintz wasn't so sure would come in time for his wedding day.
Before we even started planning, we agreed that no matter what the law says, one way or the other, it was about us, but we really had to take in consideration that things could change.
But now, as he looks back on all the memories, he'll make new ones on his wedding day in his home of Fargo.
This is home for me, and I really wanted to be at home when I got married to my partner.
It's a relief on a day of celebrating, but it's a day where these couples say it's about time.
We want to be just seen as a married couple or as a couple or as our marriage. Like we value all the things you would get in a marriage.
Some of the, our friends as kids that are really young, 3, 4, 5, they're not even going to know any difference growing up. I feel that they'll really question, how was that ever an issue?
Krista Boehm, Valley News Live.
Now, amid the celebrations, many across the nation voiced their disappointment with the decision. The Fargo Diocese released a statement in response to today's ruling. Bishop John Folda says he's deeply saddened by the Supreme Court's decision and that it fails to uphold the truth of marriage as a union of one man and one woman. He also says the decision will have a significant impact on the First Amendment right to religious liberty. And Congressman Kevin Cramer also spoke up, saying this was another example of activist judges overstepping their authority, saying that now they've said states' and 10th Amendment does not matter and rewrote state laws, adding that he says it seems there are no longer 3 co-equal branches of government, but rather an imperial presidency supported by 9 lords in black robes. Well, after we posted a story to our Facebook page about trouble for customers at Catalyst Motors, the war of words soon started. Tom Hughes, a consultant for the Fargo car dealer, took to social media and he defended his business. He said he wouldn't get into name calling, but he did call people crackheads, idiots, and ignorant. Commenters fired back, saying they could not believe his lack of professionalism and that this guy was a crook. So even if you feel you've been wronged by Catalyst Motors, what can you do? Well, you can try small claims court if it's less than $15,000. And you can also try hiring your own lawyer to seek damages. Well, after a massive 3-week manhunt, one of the 2 escaped murderers in New York is dead and the other is still on the run. Richard Matt was shot and killed by authorities about 40 miles south of the upstate New York maximum security prison where they escaped. Officers were still pursuing fugitive Sweat. They appeared to be closing in on him tonight, but New York's Governor Andrew Cuomo said that there was nothing to confirm on the second man's location as of tonight. Now, it was believed that Matt and Sweat were headed toward Canada. A nearly 2-year-old shoplifting warrant may have given Fargo police more time to connect a man to a pair of murders this week. Fargo police say as detectives were building the case against 35-year-old Ashley Hunter, a shoplifting warrant for a stolen chicken from a local South Fargo grocery store allowed them to hold Hunter while they gathered evidence, linking him to the homicides. Hunter was first named as a person of interest in the stabbing death of Clarence Flowers and later arrested and charged with Flowers' death and the beating death of 24-year-old Sam Trout. And if you need help uncovering any fraud or corruption in your community, call our whistleblower hotline at 701-237-6576. Leave your tip, and a member of our investigative team will go to work exposing the truth. Well, there is a building in Cass County that officials there want to tear down, but one man is on a crusade to save what he considers to be a treasure. He contacted our whistleblower hotline tonight saying the county is wasting a perfectly good building. Many of these West Fargo homes along the Cheyenne River have been bought out to make way for flood protection and will be demolished in a couple of weeks. Matthew Kirkwood lives just a block away and wanted to buy this pole barn, but he wasn't happy when he heard back.
I just made phone call after phone call and kept getting the same answer, that they're going to destroy this building and pay a company to destroy it, and rather than have it moved, or me buy it and move it somewhere.
Now, the county is working with FEMA, and apparently the rules don't allow for sale of any structure. The county engineer says they have their hands tied. Well, every day, more than 70,000 drivers in Minnesota take I-94 from the Red River Bridge over through Moorhead through the 8th Street exit. But with crashes, construction projects, and trips to the lake, you could find yourself in a traffic bind. Valley News Team's Macy Enger talked with a few folks about what it's like on the roads.
Most people won't strike up a conversation at a gas station. But if you ask, many people from Fargo or Moorhead will tell you the same thing about the roads.
Yeah, there's more traffic.
When I get off, which is just after 4:30, it gets pretty bad.
But North Dakota officials say although there's been a few car crashes, it's nothing out of the ordinary.
I wouldn't say any more than normal, but there generally is a little bit of an uptick around this time.
The North Dakota State Patrol says congestion has to do with 3 different things. It's summer, there's construction, and more people coming into the Fargo-Moorhead area.
So we see an increase in traffic, sometimes an increase in crashes because people are sometimes in a hurry to get to these events.
The Minnesota DOT says there's 6 state construction projects going on in the region. In North Dakota, there's 5.
3 months out of the year, you don't get so much done, so I suppose push it all in 3 months.
I do hate getting stuck in traffic because of construction.
But drivers do say it could be worse.
Nothing like the cities. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, so yeah, this is nothing.
And they say it's a compromise to have smooth roads. In Fargo, Macy Enger, Valley News Live.
And a heads up for drivers, the next construction project in Fargo starts on Monday. 39th Street between 18th Avenue and 40th Street South will be closed. Crews are patching the street. It will remain closed until Wednesday. Well, it is a celebration of our history and our culture, and the whole family can attend. The 38th Scandinavian Yumkumps Festival, an annual Midwest Viking festival, started today and runs through tomorrow. Families are welcome from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. for food, demonstrations, and games for all ages. Admission is $10 for adults, $5 for 13 to 17-year-olds, and the event also has live music and a beer garden. Now remember to like Valley News Live on Facebook. To follow all the latest news, weather, and breaking news updates anytime on your feed, just search Valley News Live, like our page, and stay informed the entire day.
Valley News Live.